Hello and welcome to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time a lot happened to the point where I don't really know what's going to happen next. This time, I guess we'll probably go on to see Vandam's friend and maybe deliver the news about his fate. So, let's get started right away. Is this, Mithra? Well, it's the same core crystal. I'm going to keep saying Pyra instead of Mithra over and over. It's not going to stop, and I'm sorry for that.
The body may die, but never the soul, which is merely passed on. Souls flow onward, born and reborn, forever part of the great ether stream.
Why friends make grave here? Can we not take Biggiepon home to village?
He'd want to be buried where he fell. It is traditional amongst mercenaries.
I'm so sorry, Vanda. If only I hadn't listened to those people, I'd still be... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. No matter what, those guys would have tracked us down eventually. What matters is that Vandam saved all our lives. For now, let's just be grateful to him for that.
The shading made that lower lip look really weird right there.
Right.
Not to ruin the moment, but...
I won't forget your words, Vandam. Ever. I'll fight my own war. With Pyra. Pyra? Are you all right?
Yes.
Good. I was worried that you might not. Wake up. Pyra, you know I've got to ask. That thing that happened yesterday, you called yourself Mithra?
What? I am...
I'd like to hear that too. That power, it wasn't normal. Is that the true power of the Aegis? I think you owe us an explanation. It was pretty crazy.
Tora want to know too. Pyra was super strong.
Come on,
Why so
guys. She doesn't
strong,
want to...
huh?
No, don't pressure the girl.
Well, the thing is... I mean...
Much faster that time.
Pyra?
Why?
Huh?
Why did you wake me up?
Huh? What?
I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to come back. I left everything to her so I'd never have to use that power again. But then you woke me up.
Woke you up?
If you hadn't been so useless, none of this would have happened. I wouldn't have had to use this power. Didn't you listen to that Van Damme guy? He told you to hold back. He told you to run. But you just had to push yourself, idiot. Look where it's got us now.
She's not wrong.
You really messed up.
You don't have to tell me that. I know, all right. I knew I was being an idiot.
Rex.
But I couldn't hand you over to them. I wanted to keep you safe.
That's the case where you run, like he said.
What? At any rate, if you've got questions, you can ask her. I'm out of here. Bye. That's not fair. Everyone, I'm very sorry about all that.
That dual personality thing is kind of fun, actually. I like it.
Malos and I are Aegises. Blades born with a terrible power, strong enough to destroy the world.
Malos is another Aegis.
Long ago, there was a man who climbed the world tree, hoping to make it to Elysium and meet his creator. But when he arrived at Elysium, he found it empty. So instead, as proof that he had reached that divine realm, he brought back 2 core crystals, Malos and me. And once he made it back to Alrest, he awakened Malos. Why he did it, I can't say. For greed, for power, or perhaps...
He was just stupid.
When Malos awakened, he wielded his world-shaking power without restraint. To him, it was natural. He had never known anything else. I was awakened by a driver who was determined to stop Malos's rampage. So Malos and I fought. I fought with all my might and succeeded in defeating Malos.
Oh, okay, it is a Gundam.
Not
I was
without
wondering that
price.
last episode.
3 great titans fell in the struggle. After the battle, I sealed myself away to ensure that power would never be unleashed again. I took the form you see now and fell into a long slumber. That was 500 years ago.
The Aegis War. The man who awakened Mithra was Adam, hero of the lost kingdom of Torna. Adam fought as Mithra's driver to protect the world from Malos. We Titans played our part in that battle too. It is our calling to live alongside humanity after all.
Gramps?
Adam hid Pyra's sleeping body inside a great ship and sunk her to the Cloud Sea's floor where none could abuse her power.
So that day, that's the ship that we... That's how Pyra and
I believe it was fate that we met each other. Otherwise, my sister would never have woken up.
You call her your sister?
Mithra and I used to talk together. In that dream of Elysium where you met me. We promised that when we were awakened again, we'd go home to the real Elysium. And then, we would fulfill our real purpose.
And that's defeating Malos again.
Man, I don't know why if you had 2 core crystals, you would choose the evil purple one before the bright green one. It just seems bad.
I'm very sorry about Mithra. She didn't mean all that. You have to understand, she came out because she wanted to protect you. She broke her own seal for you. Even used her power as the Aegis. The flame powers I use are just a shadow of her strength. Droplets of excess energy trickling through the seal.
Don't worry about it. She was right. This was all my fault. I'm just glad that you finally managed to open up a little. Also, thank you for protecting everyone, I mean.
Protecting? Me?
Your powers are incredible. I could feel the truth behind the legends.
I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot. You know that? I guess you still feel guilty about the Aegis's power, right? But I don't want you to have to apologize anymore. I hope I can help you move past that. No. I know I can.
Rex,
Power depends on the heart of its wielder. That's what Vandam said. That's why your power is the power to protect. The power to keep everyone safe and smiling. I want to do the same. I'm gonna be the kind of driver who can protect you in turn, I promise. Make a girl cry? That's not gonna fly. Make a girl smile? You pass the trial. That's the 3rd rule of the Salvager Code. Yeah?
That's really corny.
Rex! Can you help Tora with repairing of Poppy, please?
Okay, I'll be right there. Oh, yeah. What's for dinner tonight?
how does meatball pot ofa sound?
Delicious. I can't wait.
That's my Rex. Never loses his smile. And that's what keeps us all going. Reminds you of Adam, don't you think?
Actually, I just realized he reminds me of Titus. Oh, poor Pyra. She misses her old driver too.
What's this?
Take it, and go to Indal. That dagger's owner will tell you how you can get to Elysium.
This is a blade weapon. Who's its owner?
The man who was once my driver.
Your driver? Huh? But then...
Cole is a blade. We fought together in the Aegis War. Yes. His real name...
Blades not get old, though. Why Cole look so old?
Because I'm one of the cursed ones. A flesh eater.
Flesh eater?
A blade who has been fused with human cells. A long time ago, before the war, some sought to test the limits of Blade's potential. I am a product of their experiments, one of the unlucky ones who was tainted by their folly.
Why would ancient people do that?
It seems that by combining blade and human, it is sometimes possible to create blades with extremely unique powers. But only very rarely. Most experiments were failures, And I was no different.
Seems Nia knows something about this.
I gained nothing at all, and lost my immortality to boot. I likely won't last much longer.
Grandpa?
Before I go, I want to see where your path ends. That dagger will aid you. Will you do this for me?
Of course. Oh, but can I ask you to do something too?
Namely?
I was wondering if you could write a play about Vandam.
About Vandam?
Yeah. I think his story could inspire a lot of people. Once I find Elysium, I'll come see you again. Show it to me then?
An interesting notion. Perhaps that is the least I can do. Very well. I'll do it. So see you make it back here in one piece. Understand?
Absolutely. You have my word.
Nia's reaction to that flesh eater thing was interesting. I wonder if that's still being practiced in modern day or something somewhere, and she knows about it. Maybe in Torna. Is this more Ardain? It looks very shiny. Now to get to Indul, we'll need to... Rex! Zuo. Listen, don't worry about us. You just carry on with your own journey. Is what I'd like to say, but could you come back to Garfont and speak to you for a moment first? There's something we need to talk to you about. Something the boss left behind. Something from Vandam? We'll give you the details once you get back to Garfont. Don't keep us waiting, yeah? Alright, without further ado, let's fast travel back to the Garfont village.
We're here!
So, shall we?
Oh, there's a heart-to-heart here now. Ah, Rex. Good to see you. Yeah, hi. Don't look so down. The boss left a message with me to give to you if anything ever happened to him. Message from Vandam for me? You don't think he knew he'd... Maybe, but if you ask me, I don't think he knew. It's just kind of the life us mercenaries live. You never know which day might turn out to be your last. So it's not uncommon for us to leave messages like this, just in case. Now listen up, because this is important. Rex, I leave the Garfont mercenaries in your hands. Whoa. Is there anything else? Nope, that's your lot. What? Leaving it to me? That's a joke, right? This is no joke, kid. It's Vandam through and through. He says what he means, no more, no less. Well, I mean, I won't deny it's simple, but why would he ask me to... The boss thought a lot of you, kid, and I think you've struck a chord with the rest of us, too. You're an honest, straightforward guy with plenty of nerve and resolve, and you give us all hope. I don't think I can really take all the credit for any of that. Maybe not, But there's something about you, kid. Everyone feels it. So tell me, Rex, will you do as the boss asks? Well, feels wrong to say no, so I guess I'll say yes. Alright, I'll do it. Strong words, well said. Nothing less from the guy old Vandam staked his hopes in. But, what exactly would I have to do as the band's leader? You said you don't have any other messages from Vandam, right? Nope, he's a man of few words. But of course you'll have me and Zuo to help you out. We couldn't ask you to suddenly handle all the operations on your own. You just dole out the big general orders for now. You can count on us to take care of the details. And then, I guess we'll see how things go from there. Okay, I guess I can probably handle that. Right, then let's start by explaining how things work around here. Our little band takes on all kinds of assignments from all across Allrest. From escort missions and clearing out monsters down to gathering materials and sometimes even smaller things. But tell me something, Rex. I get the feeling you've got more blades than you know what to do with. Am I wrong? If you've got blades sitting around doing nothing, you can assign them to carry out missions as part of the band. Oh, kind of like Morog's blade was going off doing things without her. It'll be good experience for them and you'll reap the rewards to boot. Tell you what, it'll be quicker to explain if you try it out for yourself. Go ahead, choose a mission and try clearing it. Alright, Merc Group. New missions added, Uriah. First mission. Blade with strength +1. So I guess I'll just choose this random hammer person.
You made the right choice. Orders received.
Just remember to have fun.
Oh, and it has a little timer counting down. That's kind of neat. Okay, wait until it's fulfilled. So, I guess I'll be back to you guys in about 40 seconds.
Reporting back.
I hope things went well.
Okay, looks like it's done. So, let's go check it out.
Did we do good or what?
Gold experience. Oh, it gets experience. Nice. And it gets affinity.
I feel I can go far.
Very nice. Okay, I'll have to keep all that in mind, because that sounds very useful. So let's go talk with you again. Looks like you completed the mission. Good work, Rex. Max number of common blades increased. As you complete missions, you'll build our band's reputation. The higher our reputation, the more missions we'll get. Also, it'll let you manage more blades at a time. Sounds like a good thing all around. This time you set up a mission for me, but how should I find more in the future? Well, let's see now. We'll send a few missions your way ourselves. Aside from that, you can ask around town, see if anyone needs help. There are plenty of people out there with troubles that need solving. Might be a good idea for you to go back and see how things are in Argentum or Gormott, too. Alright, I'll have to remember that. Oh yeah, I have one more piece of advice for you. Different missions have different requirements, and each blade has strengths and weaknesses, too. If you pay attention to the makeup of your squad, you might be able to get the job done quicker. Think about everyone's strengths and weaknesses to get missions done efficiently. Got it. Makes sense. Sounds like you're getting the idea. For now, just try to complete as many missions as you can. Once you're used to that, we'll see what else you can do. I'll be wanting to give you a test, so drop by Garfont once in a while. I have to take tests even though I'm the leader? Oh, and remember, whenever you have blades going spare, don't hesitate to assign them a bunch of missions. We aren't going to run out of missions anytime soon. The world is full of folk who need a little mercenary help. Helping people in need. So this is what Vandam devoted his life to. I'll have to work hard to make this a mercenary band he'd be proud of. That's the spirit, Rex. We're all counting on you, so keep it up.
I reckon the quickest route is Back to Argentum, ship to Morardane, then on to the Praetorium.
If we're lucky, there'll be a guild ship at the port.
Can't say no to a free ride. Let's go and see.
It doesn't cost anything?
Salvagers can board guild ships for free. I'll negotiate for you guys, too.
Or we could fast travel.
That would be big help.
Nah, story and gameplay segregation, I get it. Looks like you've become okay, yeah, I got it all. I got it. Okay. Rex, Nia! Innkeepers say there is very lovely view at Farlane Wells. Sort of place not just every person able to get to. But Blade can help you get there. Let's go there!
Morning, Rex.
Okay, so you
Did you
get
sleep
random
okay?
little things after
Ugh,
in sleeps apparently.
slept like a
That's good to
baby.
know. Ah, so many merc missions. I guess I should start divvying those out. Okay, so you can only have one mercenary mission going at a time. Good to know. Anyway, I guess I'll get on to that guild boat. Actually, first I feel I should pick up some side quests while I'm here, since we might not be back for a little bit after we go Morardane. I can't leave my post, but I've got to do something. Something wrong? Well, the thing is, we've got ourselves a little problem here. The kids went out to play, but it's been ages and they haven't come back. When they go out to play, sometimes they come back with stuff we need, like food or raw materials. It's all well and good, but I worry. I've asked them to stop, but you know kids. They just want to help the village in their own way, I suppose, playing at mercenaries. At any rate, it's not unusual for them to be late back, but whichever way you slice it, they've been gone an awfully long time. I don't want to overly worry, but you do hear stories. I want to make sure they're okay, but I can't abandon my... You'll go and check for me? Thanks, that'd be a huge help. The kids said they were heading out... The kids said they were heading over Great Mall Rapids way. I'd start looking there. Thanks a lot. Okay, Great Mall Rapids is right here.
We're here.
Oh wow, just instantly triggered the mission. Just by fast traveling. The kids are in trouble, let's go. Well, about a fast quest. Are you okay? Yeah, we're all fine, thanks to you. Drivers are so cool! When I want to grow up, I want to be just like... I wasn't saying nothing, just talking to myself. We gotta get back to the village. Mr. Jaros will be worried. Oh, that was a fast little side quest. Alright, and I'll pick up one more side quest before this episode is through. Then maybe summon a couple of commons on Nia, now that I don't have to worry too much about spreading things out and making sure they all get their use. Hey, you! Hey, you! You over there! You've inspired me deeply, in a way I can scarcely describe. Is something wrong? Ah, what a dashing profile! I'd love to try and capture it with a sketch or two. But as much as I'd love to immortalize you in art, I actually have another, more pressing request. I was working on some landscapes, I got a bit carried away, and before you knew it, I was out of paint. I can only use special paints of the highest quality. Actually, I concoct them myself. You need the right ingredients for a really vivid color. It's a foundation that my very work is based upon. I asked my mercenary buddy to try and find some, but I couldn't afford the fee. This conflict with Morardane has really made things expensive. Too expensive for an impoverished artist like myself, anyhow. Wow, that's okay. But just when I thought things were hopeless, you appeared before me. Yes, I would call it fate. Destiny is like the artwork of the gods. If I may, I would like to ask you to find for me the ingredients that constitute my paints. I'm afraid I cannot offer cash, but I will surely find you something valuable in return for your services. Does my offer please you? Will you accept? I'll do what I can. Many thanks. Well, I require some crust-dip chitin and tricolor rock. I dare say the crust-dip chitin can be had by filling a crim crust-dip at Farlane Wells. Tricolor rock can be found in rocky parts of Uriah. Alright, and I guess I'll get started on that next episode. For now, I'll summon a couple of blades on Nia and see what we get. And I keep opening the stupid map instead of the menu.
Able Blade, reporting for service. Able Blade, reporting for service.
You sound a lot like the last guy.
And I vow to guide you to victory.
And one on Rex, why not? Just a common. Don't need to do anything special.
Yeah? Who wants some?
Okay, so a bunch of nothing. But that's okay, that happens sometimes. Anyway, I'll leave it off here, and next episode will probably be a lot of side quests for Raya. But until then, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.